everybody, welcome back to Nomad of Short Days, to Nomad 2 with me, Sid. I'm on the server, and at the moment there's myself, Island Sadie, Neve, Poet Joe, and Venaden on. Everybody's in. So since last episode, I haven't done a huge amount, but what I have done is I've used the saw to basically make myself some. These are what we call sidings, so these are vertical slabs, these are quarters, and then you can also put on other things. I've mixed and matched this with a bit of greenery just to cover that in, and that's about it. It's nothing fancy. Oh, and I extended this out one just so so I could build this out going one. The other thing I've done in here, which is, again, is not a huge amount, I am going to take you. I want you with me in a moment. Of that, I can never remember whether this works or not. So we've moved these from this side to that side. Oops, can't type today. So, however, today I want to step away from the survival and building and all the tech stuff. I wanted to get some building. This is supposed to be a Hobbit hole, and at the moment it's a double door in a hillside. It's ugly. And I'm going to need some materials for it. I'm going to need some smooth stone. I am going to need clay, hardened, and various things. Now, I could have cut my own clay, but where are we? We're here. Over here is a mesa, or mesa, whatever you want to call it. Otherwise known to me as a building blocks biome. But I need to get there. Hang on, let me get back to surface mode. Needless to say, we're not a million miles away, but we're far enough that I don't really want to walk. So, we're not gonna. We're going to use a couple of items from Tinker's Construct. We are going to use, to start off with, the slime sling. We need slime balls, slime, and string. So I need a little bit of string. 1, 2. I need some. I think we can we do this with these? Let's have a look. In fact, let's try it with the congealed blue. Not for any particular reason other than I want to. But there you go. One slime sling. This thing is absolutely brilliant, but it's lethal unless you make these as well, which basically is going to be a couple of those and a couple of those. Now, how will they turn out green? I don't know. But if you've not used these before, you get your boots on, your slime boots. Don't do anything much unless you fall from height. The slime sling, well, the slime sling, you fire and forget. So we've got food, we've got that. We are pretty much good to go, and we need to be heading in this direction over here. If we look, we want to be facing down here. So so you face the opposite direction, aim, fire, and pow, and hope that you don't hit things. If you hit things, doesn't matter, because you rinse and repeat. And maybe that was. Well, did I just hit? I don't think I just hit. Oh, someone made cake. Well done. But yeah, so this it's not so good in forests, it has to be said, but it should allow us to, let me get up onto a tree, and there we go, plump, ow, yeah, you don't want to do that either. What we need to do is fire, I think, probably this way, and yeah, that's it, high speed travel. Well, relatively high speed travel comparative to, say, what we had before. So let's try this. Now, of course, there is a danger of landing in lava and stuff. This is a risk you take, unfortunately. Oh look, we got a tiki head. Nothing in it, it's just you know, so much scenery. Right, where are we now? We are here, and we need to be that way. So pow. Yeah, this is a way, especially this is especially good if you're going places you've been before, because obviously you're not doing world gem then, which means you're putting less strain on the server, and everybody should, in theory, be happy. Okay, no. You don't want to land on the cactuses either. That's probably a no-no. But yeah, so that's hardened clay. We can go and get the coloured hardened clay, but we'll which we will head out. That's hang on. Boing boing. I love these boots. They are. The last time I used these was with Sai on the on Big Guy server actually, and they were brilliant. That's just an old tent, isn't it? There's nothing exciting here. Just yeah. All right, let's go for one more bounce. That should get us close to where we want to be, I think. About that way. Pow. Yeah, sometimes you hit a tree as well. So if you do, it doesn't matter. It's no loss. We need to be heading that way over there. Yeah, that way over there. Pow. Yeah, that is what you don't want to see. You really don't want to ever see a lava pool when you're doing this particular maneuver. And if you can see one on the map, you're probably as well to just wait a second before you try it again. But it's still, oh damn, something. I think that must be the server saying I'm flying. It must be. I can't think of anything else it would be. Oh, hello. I wonder whether I can get up to that. Probably not. Anyway, doesn't matter. Where am I? I'm here. I'm facing the wrong way. We need to be going, oops, that way. And yeah. So, perfect way of travelling around when you don't want to have to faff around. Just, you know, walking everywhere. And as I say, it's ideal for when you've been somewhere before. Now what I need to do is get myself back up and over into that thing. Now of course you can go straight up as well, which is good. It's good for those heights. And there we go, one mesa mesa. Ah, mesa. I hate those mesas to pieces. Whee! And there we go. And we're in the right place at the right time. I want a mixture. I'm actually not so bothered about the plain stuff. I want, although I will grab some while I'm here. You know what I didn't bring with me? I didn't bring any things. I want the greys and the possibly the brown actually as well. I don't know. But we can grab a whole load of this while we're here, and as soon as I find some rock, I'll get some. I must have some gravel on me. But yeah, this will be ideal. So let me grab some of this, and I will be right back with you. All right, I'm back. Oh, that slime sling is gotta be. It is the absolute finest way of travelling ever invented by mankind. I swear, it is brilliant. I want a little bit of that, or do I want it? No, I'll stick with that, I think. If I know, hang on, yeah. No, that. I definitely want that. So, entrance to a Hobbit Hole. How do we do the entrance to a Hobbit Hole? Well, for starters, the Hobbit Hole, we're going to take these doors out here, and we're just going to place them back a little bit temporarily, just so we've got, well, actually that's probably not temporarily, but so the Hobbit Hole itself, when I've looked at all of the pictures of the Hobbit Hole I've seen, there's quite an elaborate porch, and then you've got a fairly standard looking wall coming kind of down here like this, and we're going to need to cook up a little bit of smooth stone as well. That's that also goes without saying. One of the benefits, by the way, to hardened clay and building with hardened clay in this pack is quite simply hardened clay, of course, when you break it with a pick, you get hardened clay. So, alright, there we go, done. No, that's not done. In fact, that's actually slightly too high because we're going to be doing the door down at this level. And yeah, that needs to go back further. And then we'll put this just temporarily here like so. And yeah, and then that will come down that a little bit more. That's right, because we're actually going to have the door at this level, not that level. Okay. So, to make this work, we're going to need several things. First things first, we are going to need some smooth stone. So, let me just get... I've got one. Let me get a little bit more than that. 4. There we go, 8. Perfect. And we'll cook those up and that will be fine and dandy. In the meantime, we can grab that one we've got, and we can also go and put this tool station away where it belongs. Ooh, dung beetle, yummy. So what we're going to do to make this Hobbit hole work, and this is going to be painstakingly long-winded. It has to be. We're going chisels and bits. And of course, chisels and bits is great because it allows you to make insanely complicated models. Each block being, of course, 16 by 16 bits. So, you know, this is going to be a doddle, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to need a chisel for starters. We'll just wait for... waiting for the morning. Right, so we're going to need a chisel. So chisel my nizzle with a little bit of... Where's my value? Blocks away, valuables out. Give me a... I'm not... I'll do an iron chisel. Let's stick with an iron chisel for now because... There we go. And then we need a bits bag, I think it's called. Bits bag, and that is wool around a bit. So let me go and grab this stone here because this is what I actually, you know, I didn't need to cook that up. Oh god, how stupid am I? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's go in here, get my radial button. We're going to take a bit and we're going to go, oh, and there we go, 1 bit of stone. We're going to grab some wool. He says after he's finished chiseling. There we go. Give me that back. Right, where's my wool? Wool. If I were wool, where would I be? Probably in my blocks bag. Or in the big bag. I've got wool there. There we go. Right, so we can get you and we can make a bits bag. Alright. And the reason I was being, I probably want more than that, but the reason I was being stupid about this was, now if I go to radial and do connected plane, I can get this stone without having to cook the damn stuff because of that. Now the other thing whoops, did I? Oh, okay. Bonk, there you go. Problem solved. Right, to here then. So what we've got is we've got the circle, and the circle is going to be a 4x4 circle leading into sorry, a 2x2 circle, but that is a 32x32 circle. Now that doesn't quite work. We need to make it slightly bigger, so we're going to go 1 out either way, so that's going to be 34x34. And what I'm going to do very quickly is call up plots on my thing and get my 34x34 circle design ellipse, and it's going to be 34. Of course you can't see this because this is in a different window. So yeah, I'll get this done as fast as I can, and we're going to take you over there, and this is going to go right. Let us just work with this for starters. I want some of that and I'd like you to go. Okay, so that's that. So let us start off with this, and we are going to start here. If we look at this, hang on, if we look at this, that's the central point, and we're doing 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to stick something in here just to hold this point, and we're going to go 3, then 2, then 5 ones. So 1, 2, 3, oops. 3, then 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 2, then 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now obviously at the moment that means I can't get into the house, but that's fine. That is an acceptable problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then we'll repeat that 5 down here. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Take that one back and go 1, 2, 3, and repeat that all the way down. And then we're going to repeat that on the bottom half, and the world will be good and happy, in theory. We're also going to need to get some of this chiseled, because how's my chisel bag looking? It's okay. Because we're going to need that as well. And then we're going to need some wood as well on top of all of that. Let me just continue building this out a little bit, and I will be back with you in a moment. Right, next thing, ebony door. I wanted green, but we don't have green, so we're going with ebony, and we are going to not place that there. We're going to place that there. So now we've got a round door with a round door frame. Now bear with me, because this is a little bit painful to make and build, but obviously a round door in Minecraft is a virtual impossibility. So this is a bit of trickery, a little bit of elastic trickery. So let me get this stone here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take that and go and replace that and that with this grey. And then we'll come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and maybe just take that out 1 like so. And then take a little bit of the hardened clay and do this. And then this one, well, that fly needs to go away. That one can go 1, 2, 3. Oops, of course, that's a problem. The problem with putting a door in there is I have made this a little bit awkward for myself with that. Now if I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, like that works, I think. So again, we'll repeat this over here. So we're going to go and take that and that and that, and then we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And I think hopefully you can see what my aim is here. So we're going to have this goes up like that, then like that, and then we'll have you come across here, and then we're going to have it coming down 1. Oh, this is going to be awkward. 2. It's going to have to. No, that's not going to work, is it? Anyway, we're going to pull these out about 3 blocks. So these are going to come out. So effectively, we're building ourselves a stone brick arch circle shape, and which is why I'm not sure about this colour, or whether to go with a dark grey, but that I think looks reasonable. We just need to keep building these, and there are tricks and ways to make this go faster, but I've got time, so let me just continue on. I'm going to work on building these bricks out, and I'll make a decision about this this clay before or in a little while. But yeah, that's what I'm up to do. So back in a bit. All right. Is it me, or does that fly sound flatulent to you? So from the inside, you know, it's not going to look quite the same. But we have got outside covered. What I would like to find is somewhere I should have some dark oak saplings, and I should have some bones. Let's do the now. You can't go out a single door, so we're going to have to come up with a means of opening both of these doors at the same time. But we're going to go and just get the bone meal done the efficient way, which is otherwise known as use the grindstone, because you get more bone meal for it. Because obviously with this you get 3. I think you get, if we look at the millstone, you get 6, so double it basically. So let's take that out, pop that in. Let's say waste not, want not. But so that's the door. I'm really quite happy with that already, and at the moment it's all set into a white clay background, which is not ideal. So what we will do is oh, you can come on, you can turn off for now. In fact, maybe no, you don't have to turn off. Well, you can turn off for now, but it's not imperative. So let's get some dark oak, and hopefully we'll get a full set of saplings back from this as well, because I don't want to have to. Oh dear, big one. Okay, doesn't matter. What can we eat? We can eat a dung beetle. That's always nice. I've got good food, but it's just I don't really want to use it right now on this stuff. What I do want, however, is I do want a whole load of this. Oh, bum. Okay. That is not what I wanted. Which means I've now got somewhere in there, I've got a whole load of that going on. Oh, better sleep. I'll have to oh, better, before I even do that, I better turn my windmill off. Otherwise, I'm liable to have a broken gearbox by the morning. Plonk. We can, if we go in here, we'll sleep using the sleeping bag. I think that's probably the quickest and easiest way. So yeah, I need to get this. Where are we? Come on, come on. Oh, it's getting. I think we must be getting close to winter, so I'll probably better harvest my crops before long as well. Because once it gets to winter and gets cold, they're going to pop off and die. And that is not an ideal situation for anybody to be in. At the moment they are okay. I'll keep my eye on them for now. But what I do need to do, of course, is just rebuild. Let's go for connected plane and go. Let's do that. Okay, right, now we can do these proper. Yeah, chisels is great, but not when you don't want to actually do that. When you want to just chop the tree down, different matter entirely. Let me get this tree chopped, and I will be right back with you. Alright, getting there steadily. So this is the plan. I'm kind of drawing the plan on. So this is going to be some supports and that fly, and an overhanging roof. I've got my first window, which is a round window. This one's also going to be a round window, but I need some glass. I also need to replace out this with probably grass, but of course we haven't got silk touch, but there are ways and means. But before we can use our wily ways and means, we have to wait for the server to catch up with us, because we've got a bit of a lag spike. And I need to cook some glass, basically. cook some glass, and yeah, I think that's probably all I need. I also need to make another bit bag. Okay, we've got white stained glass. I don't want white stained glass. And so what do we got over there? We've got nothing. What do we got here? Bit of sand. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can live with. Oops, I can live with wasting a single block of a single bit of coal. That will not upset me too much. Still need to get these doors. Malice doors might be a good mod, you know. I've been looking at mods for the... Well, we need to... There are some things we need to change before long. There's an exploit, which I'm not going to go into, but it basically allows you to duplicate a certain very rare and very hard to get hold of item. So I need to fix that. So there will be an update to Nomad coming out very shortly. But right now... right, have we got... Yeah, give me a bit of glass, thank you. Oh, I need to make that bit back first, don't I? Let me just place you. I think over here I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I grab you, set to single bit, bonk. And then we can go in there and we can... Where is that single bit? There it is. The only problem with single bits of glass is they are pretty invisible. Plain. Grab all that lot. And then we can go in here and grab this lot. And oh, we probably... I did consider doing a 3x3 of this, by the way, but I think in the long run this will probably be better. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. So if we change you to a line, we can get this lot going. We can probably go there to get that, and I don't know whether that one... No, undo. Bind your undo key. I will give that one piece of what I think is invaluable advice if you are playing with chisels and bits, is if nothing else, bind your undo key, because otherwise you're going to be in for a whole world of pain. I need to sleep, but we're getting there. Well, we're starting to get some glass in, and yeah, it's basically, you know, undo is your friend, because you will cock up. I guarantee it. I'm not even sure, you know, whether I'm recording. I should probably collapse that. Yeah, I am good. When you got the window, when you've got reference windows up on your second monitor, you can't see whether you record key. Come on, we need one more. Come on, fellas. Thank you. And right. So we've got these. What have we got going on? So that, yeah. Now I'm glad I chose to wait a second there. Right. I am trying to. No, undo. Right. So, oh, I see. Maybe he was thinking he could get to me. No. Undo. Yeah, that's right. Okay. It's a bit difficult with glass because, of course, you're working with a transparent material. Undo. That wasn't right. There. But that should be everything, I think. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll pop our glass away, and we'll go back into our other bag and get. I'll put that one. This is how I stop bits getting. Oh, that is not going to stop bits getting in the wrong bag, is it? Though. The only problem with chisels and bits, you're going to end up with bits and bits and bits of everywhere. You're almost to the point sometimes where it is beneficial to just give up and hang on, change that to single bit. So we're going to take you out. and that's going to come up like so. The other thing that's actually quite useful with chisels and bits sometimes is to be holding your shield, because that will tell you when you're not pointing at a point where you can actually place your block. And as I say, glass is a pain. So I'm going to stick a little teeny bit of wood in here. We'll probably do the same across. I'll get that done. I'll probably also make this a deep, so it's three-dimensional. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Three-dimensional. So yeah, let me get this done. Back in a moment. All right, I'm making progress. This is slow going. So I've got the window in. I've also got the overhang running now, and that's got a nice little wooden frame holding that in. This stuff here is a pain, and of course I have a slight issue. I have no means of silk touching, but of course chisels and bits has an answer to that. Let me go and just find a bit of grass I don't need, change it to plain, and now I have grass. Better still, if I really want to, I can, in fact, yeah, those still wouldn't have connected, it doesn't matter. You see, that's not a problem. It's here where we're going to have the problems. This stuff around this area. So here, what we can do is we can drop down a level and we can stick a torch in. Well, we can once the server catches up. Yeah, thank you. And we can do the same over here. And if we really wanted to, we could use a different block. Now here's where we get clever. So I don't really want to use all that dirt, all that grass for this. So I am going to go 1, 2, 3, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, doesn't really matter. In fact, let's get there's number 10. Let's get these quickly. And I'll leave that grass one. We'll pick that up in a moment, because some of these might spread yet as well. Now this chisel has got a pretty good life on it, so we should be okay. And we could also, here we go, we're into pain mode now. Where are we then? That is dirt. So we're going to come in here with a alt and plane, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then here, 1, 2, until we are 1 off of the surface. Now I may want to do something different here, but we can do this for now. And you'll notice I've also left those bits where the torches are clear. We'll come back to those in a moment. What we just need to, we're out of bits. That's where this is where it starts getting fun, of course, because we're into. Let me just grab that one. There we go. And then we're going to take the grass block bits and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now there's issues with the shading. You can see here we've got the coloration is slightly wrong. In fact, that's because I did these one too low. Okay, doesn't matter. Fixed. And then what we'll do is we'll change ourselves to line mode, and here we shall just run a line like this. And that is lit because that is classed as transparent. So, oh, perfect. I didn't have to sleep that time. So we can cheat the system a little bit, so to speak. Actually, that's not right, but we need another 1, 2. No. 1, 2. Oh, not quite still. There we go. I might as well grab those because it's only going to be embarrassing otherwise. And the grass blocks always come in handy. So that was why I needed another. I knew I was going to need at least one more bit bag. We can dig these up and replace these with just normal dirt, and the grass will spread onto those. It was only these where the bits are overhanging that we would have potentially had problems. As I say, we may want to do something fancy with that. I don't know. And what I'm thinking, and I don't know whether we can do this, so let me have a look. Let me get you. Can I chisel that stuff? No, I can't. So, well, there you go, get rid of it. So that kind of block is not going to work, but I must say, I am happy with the way this is turning out. Now, we have got, in my other bit bag, I've got some, where are we? Leaf block. And this stuff we can really go, well, once we get here, we can, into this point, oops, alt bits, we can start to things. Now the problem is with the leaf blocks is they don't, oh, bum. Okay. I was going to say, what they don't particularly, they're not transparent, that's your issue. But we could use other blocks. Let me just get some of that together. Change you back into line and pow. Right, let me go in there. Let's put you and you away. We'll just grab this now. I'm not going to spend hours and hours just doing chisels and bits because, well, there we go. Thank you. Right, if we were to go and grab our grass block, however, how does that look when we... no. Damn it. Alright. Well, at least we get the bit back. So, no. Alright, what's going on here? I think this is lag playing silly sods with us. Let's get a single bit and get that back. Oh, right, and we're going to go a single bit and we're going to place you there. And then what I wanted to do was single bit, and I just wanted to see how this worked. Yeah, it doesn't really, does it? But of course what we can do is we can build up these corners quite easily using that, which potentially could be beneficial. Anyway, so this is starting to take shape. I do need to come up with a means of closing these when I walk in. Maybe a pressure plates with, oh, I don't know, redstone-y, contraption-y things going on there. But I am happy with the way this is starting to look. Needs a little bit of grungification. We need some bush and stuff like that going on out here. But on the whole, it's not bad. I'm quite pleased with that. We could actually drop this white back layer and then we'd have just normal blocks here, and that's a possibility too, which I may think about doing. And then we need to do something up there because that's just bad. And obviously a window. But anyway, that's the start of bag end or my Hobbit hole going. I'm happy enough. It's not quite as good as I imagined it in my head. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and until next time, I will see you soon, and bye for now.